Hello, good morning, everyone. If this video finds you in the morning, it's a good morning. Otherwise, I hope that you have spent your weekend in a good way, and it's good to know that we could do more now compared to a few weeks back when we were in total lockdown. All right. So, one thing to be very happy about regarding the course is we have already finished nearly 75% of the course assessments, and we are now in week 15 already. And we only have 3 more weeks to go before the course finishes. So, your teachers would have given you the writing assessment for event 3 now, and you would have finished your listening part B, and you have your reading and listening assessment for event 3 this week. So what we have planned is we thought of giving you a little bit of a refresher, a bit of practice with listening before you go in for your assessment this week. You will be doing more listening lessons in the coming weeks as well, but this one today is mainly listening focused and a vocab focused one based on certain topic, which is also useful for your reading and upcoming writing event 3 assessment. So it's a lesson that's kind of focused to prepare you for more than one thing. Okay, so let me just share my screen to take you through what the lesson is about. All right, so today's lesson, as I said, is a listening focused one. So let me start with a really basic and short listening lesson. You will receive the audio separately. This is an audio that is a short a speech about birds. So you'll be listening to a speech about birds, and it's from the Pathways book. You would have used the book in classroom, and we haven't been using the book as such online, but we've been using the topics and using the textbook as a basis. So this is a lesson taken from the Pathways Listening and Speaking book. And the topic is related to birds and species, which you're quite familiar with by this time. To begin with, there are a couple of strategies or tips that you can use when you make notes while listening. By now, you would know that making notes while listening is very, very important, especially in the context of answering assessment questions. Going forward, when you move on to the next higher level, level 4 and level 5, or a diploma or a degree program at the university, listening, making notes while listening to a lecture is a very useful skill because you will not be able to remember everything after some time. So this exercise is mainly to give you some tips for how to make notes. And there are a few questions about how you can use abbreviations, for example, and what kind of words that you can write down and what you don't have to write down. And then the second section is the speech, for which you have to listen to the audio, and then this basically is a practice exercise helping you to make notes. So there is a table already given there, a template. It's got some information already given there. You have to just complete the notes by filling in the remaining blanks there. And after listening, this is a short exercise to help you write and express your opinion and describe a species so that you can get some feedback about your writing as well. And it's a good opportunity to practice some vocabulary. So, this is a fairly simple, short listening task. That's number one. And then we have another task, which is a proper formative, which uses questions that you usually find on assessment tasks, but this one is on food and culture. It's a video. Again, this is adapted from Pathways book. You'll have to watch the video and then answer the questions about certain vocabulary and then answer some true false questions. And you need to listen more carefully to fill in the blanks with the exact words. But The good thing here is you have the options. You just have to choose the options. You don't have to write down the words, but choose from the options. And finally, you will be matching the sentence halves, and it's a very short exercise related to conditional sentences. Okay, and this is also based on the listening, so it's a slightly longer one compared to the other one, but both listening exercises won't take you more than an hour in total, so you can even just do them in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes each. So please try to do these two before you go in to do your listening and reading assessments this week. And all the best for your assessments, and keep learning and enjoy learning. And there are only a few more weeks to go. Okay, see you in the next video. And since then, until then, bye and happy learning.